Hello, my name is Evan, and welcome to Economics 101, your number one source for everything economics. Today I want to make a video talking about Trump and his attempt or his effort to get rid of the income tax. There's a lot of things floating around right now, so basically saying that because of the tariffs, Trump is going to try to get rid of the income tax. So I wanted to make a brief video to talk about it a little bit and discuss kind of where things are with that and how Trump will plan on going about doing that. So we basically from Jerome Powell's last interview, we saw that the Fed decided to pause on rate cuts last week. And I think a large part of that was because we don't know necessarily how these tariffs are going to affect prices just yet. So I think Jerome Powell is a little hesitant on lowering interest rates because we don't necessarily know, how that will affect prices. So as far as income tax and tariffs are related, you got to understand that in the early 1900s, we didn't have an income tax. And everybody knows income tax is basically the money that the tax that is placed on the money that you have coming in, your income. So in the early 1900s, we didn't have an income tax. And we used tariffs to basically make up for how we collect income tax. So we were using tariffs. You have to understand that Trump's idea is to shift back into having tariffs instead of income tax. It's kind of ridiculous. Simple fact, because if you eliminate taxes, our country earns trillions of dollars through tax income, through tax money. So the taxes that you pay on your income taxes, we get trillions of dollars from that. So that means, and if we're going to shift or replace that with the tariffs, that means we're going to be issuing tariffs, trillions of dollars worth of tariffs. I don't think it's an efficient way to go about receiving revenue for the government. I think, in my opinion, it sounds good. It sounds, we don't have any more income tax. I mean, I know it sounds great, but I don't think we can bring in the amount of money. We can bring in the amount of money from tariffs the same way we can from income taxes. Maybe a combination of both, possibly, but it just doesn't. I don't think that's realistic to say we can do that. What I think about when you say you're going to replace you're going to replace income taxes with tariffs, to me, that just says money printing. I hear money printing. Because you're not going to be able to make up the difference. You're going to be operating at a substantial deficit as far as revenue goes, and it will require you to print money to make up the deficit. So I want, like I said, I want to make a brief video touching on this income tax replacement used through tariffs. I just don't see it happening. Maybe a combination of both. Maybe we do some tariffs and reduce our income tax amount, possibly, but eliminating tariffs and completely swapping it out or trading it out with completely eliminating our income tax by shifting and just issuing tariffs, I don't think that's going to work. So let me know what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, we'll be getting We'll be going into income taxes a lot more in future videos, as well as tariffs in future videos. But I wanted to hit on these couple of topics so that we can make sure that we discuss them and hopefully you get a better understanding. Thank you again. This is Economics, and stay tuned for future videos. Thank you.